What are your thoughts on everything that's going on right now, like at the border? What are your thoughts on like the current state of things in this country? Because I love hearing about it from someone that has a dog in the fight.
So, I mean, it was definitely shocking that he won, but on the real note, I think it's one of the best things that could have happened to Mexico. I've never seen so much like pride and like
hell yeah,
like people going like, okay, this is how it's gonna be. Then we're gonna work so that everything we do is built locally now.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I mean, I don't want to make a plug, but like a cappella.
Yeah, no, go for it. I was gonna ask you about that anyways.
It's like, and I'm not saying it's entirely because of Trump, but in the past, you know, people really didn't actually. There weren't a lot of like designers or like locally done things in Mexico.
Yeah.
And I'm not speaking for everyone. I can't generalize, but at least in my circle of friends, people wouldn't wear local brands. They wouldn't. It would always be about, you know, the big international brand.
Well, now that you're like kind of spearheading your brand a cappella, you've brought it into the zeitgeist, which means like the mainstream cultural.
Was that a hair?
Yeah, it's a hair in my mouth. Sorry.
Hair on the tongue.
Social media industry.
One.
So social medias in general are good at that. You've made things that typically aren't successful. But I mean, to Mike's point, did you? Because again, Donald Trump, like it's so interesting that you say kind of what. Yeah, the opposit of what I expected.
Like,
you to say about Donald Trump.
So he kind of helped bring the country together. Yeah,
I've seen blooming in Mexico.
Yeah,
better than ever, and
wow.
I think sometimes it's what it takes, you know, to push to show the full potential of certain places. So that's my opinion.
Yeah, Logan says that a lot sometimes, or most of the time. You have to break. What is it? You have to break down muscle
repairs stronger.
And honestly, like I in a lot of ways, I feel like it's going to be positive for us too, because we're very divided as a country. And I say us as in us, but we're very divided as a country right now. And I think that coming out of this, however this ends, you know, we'll find that unification coming out of it. And I think it's super important.